I have to turn myself on, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had prayers at the beginning of the previous meeting, but ladies and gentlemen, if you could be sat, we're going to hear a little bit from our colleagues. So good afternoon. Prior to formally opening the Reconvened meeting, I have the honour today of welcoming representatives from our twin towns of Duisburg and Caen, along with representatives of sister cities of the Falkland Islands, part of the Portsmouth Atlantic Compact, and Andrew Kelly from Rhode Island in the US, with whom we've got a friendship link. I'm also delighted to welcome the Mayor of Valletta in Malta, Mr. Olaf Mackie, with whom the city is currently exploring a sister city link. I shall invite each of our guests to make a speech, starting with Andrew Kelly, representing Portsmouth, Rhode Island, who will present a proclamation to the city. Andrew.
Thank you, my Lord Mayor. I bring, again, a proclamation from the town of Portsmouth in the state of Rhode Island of the United States of America. I'm going to skip some of the whereases because it's quite long. Whereas the town of Portsmouth, Rhode Island was founded on the Compact of 1638, and whereas the founders of the town of Portsmouth, Rhode Island, considered the connection with your honorable city to honor it with your name, the first in the colonies to do so. And whereas we wish to continue to strengthen the strong bonds that we have formed with yours and other Portsmouth Atlantic Compact communities, skipping a few. Whereas we are aware you are installing Portsmouth City Councilor Gerald Vernon Jackson as Lord Mayor. We congratulate him and all the citizens of the city of Portsmouth. Whereas the town of Portsmouth, Rhode Island of the state of Rhode Island has charged Portsmouth fence viewer Andrew Kelly to deliver that proclamation. That's me. Now therefore be it resolved that the town council president, Keith Hamilton, does hereby announce and proclaim to all citizens and set the seal hereto our special recognition and thanks to the City Council of Portsmouth, United Kingdom, and its citizens. We look forward to our future continued superb relations. Signed, Keith Hamilton, President of the City Council, attested to by Jennifer West, Town Clerk.
Andrew, as you know, I don't speak American, so I'll have to thank you in English. So, Andrew, thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Can I invite the Deputy Mayor of Duisburg, Frau, and I'm sorry, I'm going to murder names here, Etrad Kaubun, to speak, please. Do come forward.
Thank you. Before I speak, I say to you, my English is not so good, but it's the first time I read here of English. The last 2 months I was here and I've speak in German. Today I read in English. My dear Lord Mayor, dear councillors and honorary guests, first of all, thank you very much for the invitation to join this year's mayor-making ceremony. On behalf of the city of Duisburg and Mayor Sören Link, I would like to express my gratulation and congratulations to your election as Lord Mayor. It's a great honor for us and for the Duisburg-Portsmouth friends to be here and to respond on of the oldest twinnings between a German and a British city after World War II. The Duisburg-Portsmouth twinning will celebrate its 75th anniversary this year, and we were very happy to welcome a delegation from Portsmouth next month for the International Dragon Boat Fun Regatta in Duisburg. We are delighted that this city twins has been kept so lovely for more than 3 generations now, and that new ideas are constantly being developed. We are also looking forward to a Duisburg civic delegation visit to Portsmouth in July with Mayor Søren Link. And Lord Mayor, we would be happy to welcome you and the Lady Mayoress to Duisburg within the coming months. For all your challenge as Lord Mayor, we wish you a happy hand and all the best and good luck. Thank you very much for your attention and Glück auf.
Herr Link, willkommen in Portsmouth. That's as far as my German goes, but thank you so much. Okay, can I invite Mr. Morgan Tellisborg, Councillor in charge of ceremony and representing the Mayor of Caen today, to come to speak. Et bienvenue à Portsmouth.
And first of all, I just want to apologize for my French accent and my very bad English. So sorry.
French accent is wonderful and beautiful.
Lord Mayor, Lady Mayoresses, Councillors, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for me to be here with you today as a representative of the city of Caen and its mayor, Aristide Olivier, on the occasion of his important ceremony. I had the privilege of attending a mayor-making ceremony here in Portsmouth about 8 years ago, and I am truly delighted to be here again today. It is a pleasure to be back in your beautiful and welcoming city. Our two cities share more than just a twinning agreement. We share a deep friendship. As we approach our 40th anniversary of this friendship, that will be celebrated in 2 years, we are reminded of its lasting strength and importance. Over the years, countless exchanges, visits of residents, and shared moments have brought our cities closer together. We are proud to this bond, and we are committed to keeping it alive and strong. In just a few weeks, we will have the honor of welcoming the Lord Mayor and the Lady Mayoresses to Caen for the 81st anniversary of the D-Day landings. These commemorations are a time of remembrance and reflection, and your presence there will be a powerful symbol of our shared past and common future. Finally, let me take the opportunity to congratulate the new Lord Mayor on his appointment and to express, on behalf of Aristide Olivier, Mayor of Caen, and the city of Caen, our warmest wishes for a successful term. Thank you very much.
Merci bien. And next, Mr. Michael Betts, the representative of the Falkland Islands. Mr. Betts, welcome.
Good afternoon, Lord Mayor, the Lady Mayoress and the Council. First of all, I would like to congratulate the Lord Mayor and wish him luck in his new role. And I would also like to thank him for the invitation for today's ceremony, which I really enjoyed. The Falkland Islands and Portsmouth have many historical connections, and I want to highlight the most significant. Portsmouth played a vital role in our liberation over 40 years ago, and that's something that we'll never forget. And that's highlighted today by the number of South Atlantic medals I've seen on veterans today already. And I think it's really important to highlight that link between the Falklands and Portsmouth. I also want to mention my personal connection with the city of Portsmouth. I visited frequently when I was younger. I had family members living in Southsea, and I spent a lot of time here. And they were all Falkland Islanders as well, just highlighting that link between the Falklands and Portsmouth. And also, my first ever football match was Fratton Park as well. So that's That's a very special memory of mine. But I just want to say we're looking forward to working with the Council and the City of Portsmouth to continue to strengthen and deepen our relationship going forwards. Thank you.
Finally, can I invite Olaf Mackay, Mayor of Valletta, to come forward to speak?
Good afternoon, Lord Mayor, councillors, honoured guests. It is a sincere pleasure and privilege to be here today in the historic city of Portsmouth. On behalf of the people of Valletta, I would like to begin by extending my warmest congratulations to you, Lord Mayor. Today marks more than a ceremonial beginning. It marks the start of a friendship between two proud maritime cities that have stood at the crossroads of history and culture for centuries. With the signing of this Friendship City Agreement today, Valletta and Portsmouth officially embark on a journey of exchange, collaboration and mutual support. We are bound by shared identity as port cities, culture, and as communities that know the value of resilience. This collaboration between our cities is not just symbolic, it is a bridge that can unite our people in practical and inspiring ways, from cultural exchange and youth projects to cooperation in tourism, sustainability, and education. As mayors, it is our responsibility to empower our communities with opportunities. Valletta is undergoing a renewed focus on sustainability and cultural heritage goals I know are equally valued here in Portsmouth. In the coming months, I look forward to working with your team to make our shared vision a reality. I bring with me a simple but heartfelt message from the residents of Valletta. We are proud of this new collaboration and we are eager to welcome you to our city as friends. May this relationship grow with each passing year, and may we continue to build cities that are open, inclusive, and united by common purpose. Thank you for your hospitality. Viva Portsmouth, viva Valletta. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, if you'd like to come forward, we'll do the signing down on the table. Because James is efficient, he's made me do my bit first. So we have to get you to sign and the Leader of the Council to come and sign down by the mace, if we could, please. No. Mayor, do you want? Oh. It's a civil service here, so it's not just in triplicate, it's in quadruplicate. Ladies and gentlemen from our delegations, you do now have a choice. You can either stay for the council meeting that we're about to have, or else you can go for lunch down there in the Lord Mayor's parlour. And the choice is entirely yours. I see you running for the door already. Whoops, sorry, hit the wrong thing. So, good afternoon. I'd like to welcome members to the second part of today's meeting, this time taking place in the Council Chamber. For the attention of members of the public wishing to record proceedings, the Council rules prohibit filming, photographing or recording of members of the public, including those making deputations. If the continuous fire alarm sounds, please evacuate the room and the public gallery by the stairwells. Don't attempt to use the lifts, and please assemble in front of Queen Victoria's statue in Guildhall Square. Just to remind members wishing to speak, you simply need to press the button on your unit in front of you and I'll activate the microphone. When I call you to speak, I'll also turn off your microphone once you've finished speaking. Now, moving to Agenda 3 of the Council meeting as shown in the agenda. Item 3, declarations of members' interests. Are there any members' interests needing to be declared? Nope, thank you. Item 4, minutes of the previous meeting. Is it proposed by Councillor Steve Pitt and seconded by Councillor George Madgwick that the minutes of the extraordinary council meeting held on the 18th of March and previously circulated is correct?
Yes, Lord Mayor.
Colleagues, Councillor Madgwick? Colleagues, are you happy with those minutes? Thank you. Is it further proposed by Councillor Steve Pitt and Councillor Madgwick the minutes of the ordinary meeting of the same date previously circulated be confirmed as the correct record? Councillor Pitt?
So proposed, Lord Mayor.
Councillor Madgwick?
Seconded, Lord Mayor.
Thank you. Colleagues, are you happy with those minutes? Yes. Thank you. Apologies for absence. Are there any apologies for absence we need to be aware of? Councillor Bosher?
Apologies from Councillor Spencer Gardner.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Communications, I've not been enrolled long enough to have any communications. Sorry, I'll have to get used to this. Sorry, I've not been enrolled long enough to have any communications, so we can move on from that. Agenda 7, deputations from members of standing order. There are no deputations. Item 8, Leader of the Council. This is just for noting. Item 9, Cabinet appointments. Councillor Pitt, are you going to tell us who's in the Cabinet? It might be in the papers, but they haven't given them to me.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. I'm not going to read out the list of names. I am happy to confirm that the Cabinet positions are unchanged from last municipal year.
Thank you very much indeed. Items 10 to 15, in accordance with normal practice, I propose to take agenda items 10 to 15 together, namely proportional representations on panels and committees, to appoint members to committees and panels for the 2025-26 municipal year, the appointment of members and standing deputies, chairs and vice chairs, and the appointments to outside bodies. Colleagues, is that agreeable? The Leader of the Council has put forward recommendations in respect to the committee seat allocations in accordance with political proportionality rules. In addition to this, the names of their group members proposing to fill the positions are shown in the papers circulated in the Chamber today. These also contain the names of those members from the other groups fulfilling the requisite remaining seats on respective bodies. Can I ask the Leader to propose, followed by the Leader of the main opposition group, Councillor George Madgwick, to second? Number 1, the adoption of the overall political balance of the Council. 2, the allocation of seats schedule to agree the membership of the committees and panels, including the appointment of other appointments detailed in agendas item 12, 13 and 14. Mr. Pitt.
So proposed, Lord Mayor.
Councillor Madgwick.
Seconded, Lord Mayor.
Colleagues, are there any amendments to the published papers? No? Okay, thank you very much indeed. We're not summing up anything else. So, under agenda item 16, I've not been advised of any... Sorry, what have I done wrong?
All the way through.
Okay. James, Mr. Harris, could you spell the names of councillors correctly in the paperwork, please? Excellent. We will look forward to keeping an eye. Councillor Stuart Brown?
Thank you, Lord
Have
Mayor.
we misspelt your name?
You've not misspelt my name. However, on page 15 of the Green Papers, I am listed as a standing deputy for housing and social care twice.
Excellent. Yeah, Councillor Pitt, have you got an alternative? No. So I'm terribly sorry, Councillor Brown. You can only substitute once. Are there any other corrections, amendments, changes, things needing to be done? No. Okay, colleagues, that concludes that item. Under item 16, no urgent business. Item 17, the Gambling Act 2005, adoption of Statement of Licensing Policy 2025-2028 to receive the recommendations of the Licensing Committee held on the 23rd of April 2025 as previously circulated with this agenda. I now propose to call the minute. If you wish to either question or oppose the minute, please indicate and say question or opposed. Can I remind members that any item where there is no objection shall be deemed to have been approved. I call the Licensing Committee Minute 10, Gambling Act 2005, adoption of Statement of Licensing Policy 2025. Is this objected to? Emily, you're not objecting to it? If not objected to, it says, as the minute is neither objected or opposed, the recommendations have been approved and we will move to the next business. Thank you. Item 18, Licensing Act 2003, adoption of Statement of Licensing Policy to receive the recommendations from the Licensing Committee held on 23rd of April 2025, previously circulated. We've done the same procedure as before, so I call the minute item 11, Licensing Act 2003. Would anybody like to oppose this or object to it? Graham, are you wanting to oppose this, or you're just having a quiet mutter? Excellent. Okay. As this hasn't been objected to or questioned, that is carried. Thank you very much indeed. Graham, do you want us to wait for a bit to catch up? Councillor Pitt.
It's possible that Councillor Heaney has spotted that there was a need under item 9 to confirm the positions on the Health and Wellbeing Board, Lord Mayor. In confirming the Cabinet, I can also confirm that the Leader of the Council, myself, Portfolio Holder for Health and Social Care and also Portfolio Holder for Children's Services will remain the nominees to the Health and Wellbeing Board, and I understand that the Leader of the main opposition group will be resolved after this meeting, but the invitation is for them to join that group.
Excellent. Okay, all happy with that, ladies and gentlemen? My apologies if I missed it. I now don't know which page I'm on. No, that's good. Excellent. Okay, I think we gave dates of next meetings. Is that correct? So members, the dates for times for council meetings for the next municipal year, and in principle the dates for the following year have been provisionally circulated so that people are able to book holidays with some degree of certainty. Leader, do you propose these dates? Oh, sorry, I meant to hit a button, aren't I? There we are.
So proposed, Lord Mayor.
Councillor Madgwick.
Second, Lord Mayor.
Thank you. Colleagues, are those dates agreed? Thank you. I think that concludes the meeting. Thank you very much indeed. We will try to be quicker. No, it isn't. Oh, sorry, hold on a second. So, now what do we need to do, Councillor Gerarda? Councillor Peter Belf, are you doing this? Okay, so Mr. Belf wants to make an announcement at the end of the meeting. Is there something else we should be doing? Councillor Gerarda, Councillor Madgwick. Who would like to go first? Councillor Madgwick, your light is on.
Perfect. Yeah, Lord Mayor, I just think it's important to be in public. Obviously, our group has held the Leader of the Opposition position for the last year, which has been incredible. And I hope we've done some kind of service that even if people don't agree with us all the time, I hope at least we've made it slightly interesting. Obviously, due to this constitutional crisis that we're in, with both of our groups now being on 9, we've come to an agreement with our colleagues in Labour that we've held the seat for last year, so it's only fair that they then hold the seat from this day forth until there's a clear change or a constitutional method of deciding how to do so. So I welcome Charlotte Gerarda to the Leader of the Opposition position, and best of luck.
Thank you, Councillor Magic. Thank you, Lord Mayor.
Colleagues, are you happy with that? Yes, okay. Now, Councillor Gerardo, that means that Councillor Gerardo, you're on the Health and Wellbeing Board, but my understanding is, or your representative on Earth. Councillor Heaney to be on the Health and Wellbeing Board. But my understanding is that the Health and Wellbeing Board is meant to have people from all parties, so I'm sure people from PIP will be able to continue to join. Okay. Agenda item 18. We've done the dates. Is there anything else that I've missed out, ladies and gentlemen? No. Mr. Bolf.
Colleagues, it's with sad notice I have to tell you that one of our independent persons, who's appointed by the council to assist me in my monitoring function with regard to code and conduct, passed away on the 28th of April. John gave sterling service to the authority from the 1st of May 2020, having been previously attached to the Second Sea Lord and an HR officer of some repute. He enjoyed his time with us as an independent person. Some of you will probably remember him more often than others. And I won't name any names, but there are members of this assembled company that obviously enjoy my company, the company of independent persons, quite often. John passed suddenly, and I give condolences to his wife and his family on behalf of ourselves and the members of this authority. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Balfe, and do pass on our best wishes and condolences. Okay, colleagues, I think that's the end of the meeting. Thank you very much indeed for your time today. We will be back again in this chamber in July. So thank you for everybody, and thank you for your kindness at mayor making.